Ladies and gentlemen, the IGF and Choice Awards will begin in a few moments. We ask that you please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's program is about to begin. Please take your seats as we will be starting momentarily. Also at this time, if you would turn off your cell phone and other electronic devices, it would be greatly appreciated. Please welcome the chairperson of the Independent Games Festival, Kelly Wallach.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 20th Annual Independent Games Festival Awards. It's an honor to be here tonight, and congratulations to the finalists and honorable mentions, and to all the folks who submitted their games, the members of the community who helped judge our pool of nearly 600 applicants, and to all the jury members who dedicated their time and expertise to having countless discussions on this year's award categories. It's an incredible amount of work and is only made possible by the contributions of hundreds of dedicated members of the community. I'm constantly humbled by the efforts, and I feel incredibly grateful to be a part of it. Also, a big thank you to our sponsors. So the IGF Platinum sponsor, ID at Xbox, and the IGF Platform sponsor, Steam. As technology continues to move to the forefront of our lives, games are going to continue to become an integral way to connect, explore, and learn about the world around us. Games can also be a stepping stone to learning the language and skills necessary to exist in this changing world, and to build and create the tools of the future. It's imperative that we give this opportunity and language to as many people as possible. If the same content is made by the same people with the same experiences over and over, we're going to turn off not only fans, but new creators as well. If you don't see yourself reflected in the world around you, it limits your possibilities. It limits what's possible for all of us. If you look at a movie like Black Panther, not only is this a touchstone, but it's vibrant, it's new, and it's exciting. And one of the reasons that it's so captivating is that every inch and every second of the film exists in a world that explores a rich history and culture long uncharted by mainstream blockbuster storytelling. Audiences are hungry for new experiences, for new content and new worlds. You see this exploration growing in games as well, with roots in the indie community. Games like Arion, Azura, and Malacca that integrate storytelling of vast cultural worlds from all corners of the globe. We see this reflected in the hundreds of submissions we receive from all over the world for IGF, and indie showcases popping up in Johannesburg, to Saudi Arabia, to China, to everywhere in between. The ability to share and create your stories and experience the stories of others is what makes games so powerful. As independent developers, you have the creative freedom, an entire universe of possibilities at your fingertips, a kind of virtual world, if you will, that can express billions of stories experienced by each player in wholly unique ways. This year's nominees prove that there's wonderful work already being done. The next step is to open the doors to more communities, to create more opportunities for more diversity, and not just of gender or race, but of economic backgrounds, religion, sexuality, and diversity of thought. This is accomplished through mentorship, access to funding, room for failure, and cushioning of risk, by fostering individuals and supporting content that might not appeal to conventional wisdom. The narrative is that there isn't an audience for this work. Well, maybe there's no audience because there's no content. It's time to prove that we can do it. So thanks again to everyone in this room for inspiring those around you, for creating possibilities, and building new and wonderful worlds for us to explore. And now, I'm very happy to introduce the chair of the Free Play Independent Games Festival, co-founder of League of Geeks, and one of Australia's finest exports since Tim Tams, Trent Custers.
Thanks, Kelly. Wow. Australia's finest export. Cop that, Thor. Okay. G'day, everyone. There you are. That's literally the only Australian joke you're going to get. So, all right. 20 years of celebrating indie games, independent games. I mean, I think that deserves another round of applause. And you know what? I think that's actually a great note to start the show on, that it's the 20th annual IGF Awards. As you know, we've been supporting the IGFs with updates, new content, bug fixes for, what, I think 20 years now since launch. And, well, with the rising costs of award show development, you all know how it is, we're going to be changing things up a bit this year. This year, instead of giving out IGF Awards just the old-fashioned way, every finalist will receive a special IGF chest. No, true story. Inside that chest is your chance, finalists, to win your IGF award for your category. I mean, wait, hey. Seriously, I mean, it's a good deal. And I mean, don't fret. If you come up empty, you can always purchase additional chests from the in-show store. It's totally fine. There are a few, I can see a few faces in the audience. Look, I know what you're thinking. The IGFs pay to win now. Not the case. No, not the case. In fact, if you are the type of show attendee who doesn't want to spend any money purchasing additional chests, you can actually earn them in-game. True, it's true. Game development, that is. Just another 3 to 5 years slaving away with your team, and who knows, maybe we'll give you another one. All right, welcome to the 20th annual IGF Awards. Let's get this show on the road. Thank you. I just tried to introduce myself over your applause, which I don't think is probably going to work out for me. I'm Trent Custers of League of Geeks, and I'll be your host for this evening. And of course, don't worry, the IGF Awards are going to be the same as always, rigged by the Indie Illuminati. Yeah, that's it. Those people who cheered are the Illuminati, so, just keep your eyes out. Seriously, though, you may not believe me, what with an Aussie host up here and all, but this award show it's a real deal. It's some serious business. I mean, look at the lineup tonight, folks. What an absolutely fabulous array of games we have for you this evening. Yeah, that's definitely reason for applause. Bubba Is You is up for 4 awards tonight. 4 awards. Yeah. Absolutely phenomenal effort for a student game. And of course, a terrifying reminder of the slow but certain march of time for the rest of us. Getting over it with Bennett Foddy, up for 3 awards tonight. Give it up for Bennett, everybody. Yeah, I'll tell you what. By a fellow Australian too, but he's now living in New York. I mean, you'd have to leave Australia to get away with putting your fucking name in the title. Am I right, Bennett? No, not many people know this, but Bennett was actually the bassist in huge Grammy-nominated electronic band Cut Copy. And then went on to be a professor or something at Oxford. So, rock star, academic luminary, world-famous game designer. I don't know about you, but it's pretty hard seeing people achieve your dreams without watching them nail it in reverse. We're all stuck in 2018 and Bennett's out here Mario Kart mirror moding live. On you, Bennett. Well done. All right. Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. Another incredible game, right? Yeah. Fantastic. Now, I'm not sure if any of you have seen it or played it, but if you have, you'll have no doubt known and noticed that Sting actually does VO in the game. That's right, the Sting. Someone convinced Sting to do VO in a video game, which tells us one thing. Sting has no idea what video games are. Cuphead, beautiful game, absolutely fantastic, flawless, beautiful. Well, but, I mean, that's not to say that any of the other Excellence in Visual Arts Award finalists should be concerned. I mean, you're all absolutely excellent. You look fantastic. And besides, let's be realistic, you've got bigger things to worry about this year. A game with stick art is up for grand prize. West of Loathing, everybody. It's true. Stick art. Up there, Seamus McNally. And it's another thing that I noticed this year when I was going through the awards, it's great to see a bunch of follow-up finalists who've been here before. They've been finalists in years previous. It's fantastic. Tacoma from Fulbright, who's, fantastic, right? Tacoma's level designer, Nina Freeman, actually was the IGF Awards host last year. So pretty stoked to find out I'll be a finalist next year. Subset Games, Into the Breach. Back again. Or Space Crack 2, as it's known to the DEA. And of course, Tooth and Tail from Pocket Watch Games. Which we all know is the second best furry game ever made. True story, true story. Seriously though, it's great to have you all back, all the finalists that have returned this year, nominated again. I mean, it's incredibly important to us indies to know that success can be repeated. And that if we're successful enough, we can stop making games altogether. Like Rami. Congratulations, Rami. All right, let's get this show on the road. Who am I? I'm horrendously overscoped. 3 out of 4 of my team members did absolutely nothing. I've missed more deadlines than Spy Party. Well, I can tell you that it's none of these titles because these are the finalists for Best Student Game.
Best Student Game. I.O. Interloper. Developed by Dang. Ben Calkins. Sam Sweet. Don't Make Love. Developed by Majese. Dario Dambra. Nina Keel. Giorgio Carlino. Penny Blue Finds a Clue. Developed by Cactus Curse Games of DigiPen. Lauren Stutstream. Jesse Hibbs. Leonardo Saikali. Garrett Huxtable. We Were Here. Developed by Total Mayhem Games. The Total Mayhem Games team. Baba Is You. Developed by Hempuli. Arvi Tekari. Guardian of the Gears. Developed by DigiPen Team Studio 76. Cameron Craig. Eduardo Gorenstein. Julie Gregg. Caden Nugent.
Pretty decent. All right, and the winner of the IGF Award for Best Student Game is Baba Is You.
Do I have a talk here? Thank you. Thank you. It's pretty cool to be here. Wow. I guess I have a couple of minutes to thank some people for getting here with Baba Is You. There are a lot of people to thank, and I have a tendency of talking a bit too much, so I'll try to keep it short. There are 4 entities I'd like to thank specifically. First of them is Anni Leskela, my girlfriend, for supporting me throughout the development of Baba Is You. Thank you, Anni. The second one is Lukas Meller, who is actually at GDC this year, for teaching me how to use Lua, which has been super important in making Baba Is You. They are a programming genius in other ways as well, so thank you for that. Then there's Niklas Niflas Nygren, who is actually a finalist this year in IGF as well, for teaching me how to use some programs and how to keep working when it's very hard to stay motivated. And finally, I'd like to thank the Nordic Game Jam community for creating amazing events without which Baba Is You wouldn't be here. So I guess it's a good time to start making those like Baba Is Win jokes. Let's keep doing that throughout the night. I don't know, whatever. Thank you.
A sure sign of the maturation of the indie games community is no doubt the level of quality and polish that the presentation of our games now exhibit. In fact, indie games are beginning to look so good that it's not uncommon to see comments like, "Fuck you, EA," on the Steam reviews of indie games. I mean, what's better than some internet slug mistaking you for an army of publisher-financed artists, am I right? I think we've made it, folks. And so with that, the finalists for Excellence in Visual Art are...
Excellence in Visual Art. Night in the Woods. Developed by Infinite Fall. Scott Benson. Charles Huttner. Adam Saltzman. Sven Rutnar. Cuphead. Developed by Studio MDHR. Chad Moldenhauer. Jared Moldenhauer. Maya Moldenhauer. Echo. Developed by Ultra Ultra. Martin Emborg. Joka Hekstrom. Soren Beck. Morten Hettegren. Luna. Developed by Phenomena. Robin Huneke. Glenn Hernandez. Alina Hale. Elise Miller. The Gardens Between. Developed by the Voxel Agents. Jonathan Swanson. Josh Bradbury. Henrik Pedersen. Matthew Clark. Chuchel. Developed by Amanita Design. Jaromir Plaki.
All right, some pretty games. Okay, and the winner for the IGF Award for Excellence in Visual Art is Chuchel.
This is crazy. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Okay, I think we should thank mostly,
everyone. Yeah.
not everyone, well, everyone. Thank you, but mostly to our colleague Jara Plachy, who is the main creator of this game, who designed it. made all the animations and art, and who
the game
can't
design
be,
as well.
Yeah, sure. And who can't be here tonight with us because he's with his wife and their newborn son. So, thanks to him. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So back at Log HQ in Melbourne, our studio, we've got things pretty much on lockdown. We run a tight ship, but our producer Woody has a post-it note, very important post-it note stuck to his desk, and that post-it note reads, "Don't forget audio." The following games are from developers who did the literal opposite of forgetting about audio. Our nominees for excellence in audio are
Excellence in Audio. Tormentor X Punisher. Developed by eStudio. Eunice Turner. Bo Blythe. Tuka Stephenson. Milo Takalainen. Cuphead. Developed by Studio MDHR. Christopher Madigan. Luke Hatton. Chris Sweetman. Samuel Justice. Vignette. Developed by Skeleton Business. David Kanaga. Rain World. Developed by Video Cult. James Therian. Lydia Esrig. Ernog Unlimited. Developed by Niflis Games. Nicholas Nygren. Hari Dammert. Bjorn Malmros. Hot Dog. Celeste. Developed by the Celeste team. Lena Rain. Power Up Audio.
And the award for excellence in audio goes to Ernog Unlimited.
So, neither of us are Nicholas. Actually, he couldn't make it. He wanted me to tell everyone that he's really sorry, but he has a very strong fear of flying. So we are coming up to accept this for him, and I'm shaking like crazy because this is the most nervous I think I've been in like 20 years. But he wanted me to thank all the people that they just mentioned, but I want to say, who's Hot Dog? The mystery of Hot Dog, the mystery of the Ernog. Hot Dog is Nicholas's dog, who does all the voices for the dogs in the game.
That's the voice actor of Ernog.
Yeah, but thank you, everyone. Thank you for everybody who's in this industry, who's doing these indie games, who's taking risks. Oh, I want to cry right now. I'm just so, like, everybody here is so amazing. It's like, you know, yeah, everybody should be on the stage. Everybody should be getting an award. So, sorry, I'm getting emotional. Thank you.
Thank you.
Roll my savings into ghost hunting. I think it's going to turn out to do well. I mean, tell us free.
You may remember him from his legendary mountain ascent in 2017's Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. But where is he now?
We sent a reporter to get the answers. Over to you, Lindsay, on the scene with the story. Mimosas at lunch.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, ever since I got over it with Bennett Foddy, things have been great. I get recognized on the street, but, you know, I'm still just a normal guy. I put my cauldron on one leg at a time, just like everyone else. So, I live in a really nice neighborhood, you know, Seymour loves it, my dog. I try to stay busy, you know, I got some hobbies. I like to bake, and I'm getting really good at badminton, if I do say so myself. And yeah, and I just recently got into painting, which it's been really good for me. Yeah, it's been really positive.
So we've heard there've been some changes in your life. Would you like to talk about that?
Yeah. My wife left a couple months ago. You know, it's been hard, but I'm trying to stay positive. I just recently made a Tinder profile, so, you know, I'm getting out there. Ladies and gents, your man's available.
Oh, is that from your time on the mountain?
Yeah, I'm kind of nostalgic, you know, so I like to have that one on there. Oh, Connor. I'm sorry. I have to go get that. Sorry.
Hey, I called twice. Where were you?
Sorry, I had my phone on silent. We were doing like an interview thing.
Did you forget you have Connor this weekend?
No, I didn't forget. Okay.
Well, he hasn't eaten lunch, so you'll need to feed him.
Okay.
Here is his inhaler and his allergy list.
I already have the allergy list on the fridge, Beth.
Are you hungry, little buddy? Are you hungry?
Yeah, you're hungry. I love being a dad, you know. He's so great. He's just my little man.
Aren't you my little man? Are you ready? You ready for the airplane?
So you're a single dad, you're currently unemployed, but you seem happy.
I mean, once I got over it with Bennett Foddy, I kind of felt like I could get over anything.
Is he okay?
He'll get over it.
Riveting stuff. Thanks, Linz.
Next up, Cuphead and wife welcome their first child, but rumor has it he may be more mug than Cup.
Whoopsie. Totally not his kid, though.
Yeah, no, it looks like a complete mug.
Family's destroyed.
The bloodline's tainted.
It's over.
Please welcome to the stage Alt Control GDC co-founder John Polson.
Hey everyone, good evening. The alternative controller exhibit, Alt Control GDC, has hit its first major anniversary, now 5 years and going strong with over 100 amazing submissions this year. I'm so fortunate to get to organize Alt Control GDC and see it grow every year. I'm happy to also see all the cardboard, hardwired, and otherwise DIY controller experiments pop up inside and outside of the pavilion on the GDC show floor, evidence that the game industry is excited to change the way we play. Only at Alt Control GDC can you experience true claustrophobia in a game played in a grave, interact as either audience or performer in a puppet show, or embrace your
This is my voice after not